back to another edition of One-On Sports and Cards Sports Card episode. As always, I'm Nathan Holloway, and with me, Jarrett Dredd.
Hi. Boy, we got some news today. We'll go through some stuff.
It may get heated.
Yeah. So first, we're just going to start with releases. So today was Topps Pristine Baseball.
Looks really good, very expensive.
Luminous Football. We'll talk about football.
Also, I have a problem with Topps Pristine Baseball. Why the hell is this Topps just mag random base cards?
Yeah.
It's so, like, I'm pretty sure I watched a guy today on TikTok open it. It was a base Nestor Cortez and a mag. I wouldn't even put Nestor Cortez's first Bowman auto 1/1 in a mag. The dude fell off the earth. Still has a sick stash though.
Yeah. He does like sports cards.
I know.
Cosmic Chrome comes out Wednesday along with
Next Wednesday.
Yeah, okay. And then Encased Football.
I can't wait to see how much Cosmic Chrome's going to be.
Too damn expensive.
That's not worth anything.
Yeah. Nah, it's worth a lot, actually. Cosmic Chrome sells good. So we're going to start...
It's Chrome.
Yeah.
It's literally Chrome.
It's got different designs.
That looks stupid.
I like it. But I'm not paying the price for it. So eBay, got some eBay stuff. I don't know if you've bought on eBay recently. We messed with eBay. So eBay is trying to make auto pay for everything.
Thank God.
So basically, when you send an offer, you have to give them your account number, your bank. So basically, it pulls it straight out if it gets sent, and there's no waiting on payment. It's only on best offers on, I think, bids. It's not Byte Nows. The only thing I do not like about this is right now you cannot use your eBay funds.
It's kind of dumb.
Which is what I use a lot of mine on for Novelty cards, as I use my eBay funds. So I don't have to pull it on my bank account.
I mean, I don't use my eBay funds. My eBay funds go straight to my bank.
I keep mine in there just so I don't have to mess with it coming on my bank account. It just comes on my eBay and it's already there. So I think that needs to be fixed. Other than that, I think
this would be great.
Yeah, it's a great
idea. So you don't have to wait. I had a guy who bought my Jalen Hurts, sent me an offer for the Jalen Hurts SGC 10. I was with you when he did it.
Yeah.
That was 2 Sundays ago.
Yeah.
Because that's when we hung out and you got me sick.
Yeah.
Want to know when he finally paid? Friday.
Wow.
I had to message him and be like, are you still interested in this? And when are you paying? He's like, oh yeah, I'm still interested. I'll pay by tonight. I forgot about it. I'm like, no, you didn't.
How do you forget? Like, you just
how do you forget when eBay sends you a reminder every day?
Yeah. I give them the 5 days. I send them one reminder, like a couple of days in, and if they don't respond within the 5 days, I
hate that now they don't even have, like, where you go to send a payment reminder, it's not auto-generated like it used to be.
It's not.
No.
Mine is.
Mine's not.
Mine is.
Mine's not auto-generated. That's bullcrap.
I will say the AI description is awesome.
Yeah.
I do like the AI description.
It's a lot better than just where it just reads your title.
Yeah.
Although you have to have like the perfect thing in the things, and that still sometimes messes up.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's AI, and I don't have to come up with it. So
the only thing you have to do is add your own description if it's got damage or something like that, which I had to do in Frank Thomas.
Oh yeah, I looked at your Frank Thomas thing. It also said that it's a football card.
Did it really?
I didn't know Frank Thomas played football.
Probably did.
There was a Frank Thomas who did play football.
Yeah. Well, it's got damage on it, and the guy bought it straight for $150. He has no feedback. So if he complains about having damage, I'm like, well, you're up a creek because I put it has damage, and I put the picture of the damage.
I did that same thing. I listed the other Jordan Love, the one that has damage. I listed it because I'm like, I want him in my PC. I want him in a Packers jersey. I'm also going to buy the dual auto of him and Herbert, and that's going to be my PC for both of them.
Yeah,
it's only $5.
Yeah, you could have bought that as a Chrome.
Have I bought Chrome yet?
You did.
Yeah, and I'm about to buy it again. I'm about to buy another Jumbo.
I'd go with Hobby. Jumbo's
better.
It's not.
Yes, it is. You get 3 autos.
Okay.
And you get more parallels.
You get like 1. Hobby, you get like 3.
And Hobby auto has a chance to be terrible.
Okay, the jumbo autos are terrible sometimes.
I gotta get jumbo. I was gonna get both, but I'm like,
Why not?
Pro Debut's
Just
about to
do
come out. Yeah, but Pro Debut's about to come out.
Yeah. Do you have anything else that can make eBay better? Such as selling and bio platform. Any other?
Where you could block bidders or block people who don't pay from the app, where you don't have to go online and type in their freaking username. Because if you screw up one part of the username, it's like, oh, this person isn't found. It's like, well, eBay, if you just made it to where, hey, you haven't paid, block.
Yeah.
Do that. Because I've blocked a ton of people.
I don't go through the trouble of blocking. I just go.
I'm about to block a guy the other day talking about eBay. That I'll just pull it up for you. The Tatis, the Aqua that I pulled from Chrome, sold it for $850. Dude sent me an offer. I'm like, cool, that's what they're going for. Says he hasn't received it yet. He messaged me Sunday. I'm like, well, for one, you're not gonna receive it on a Sunday.
Yeah.
It said that they ain't supposed to be there until yesterday. Of course, the eBay standard envelope gives you nothing because the eBay standard envelope is so freaking stupid. With tracking. Now, for other stuff, it's great. So I sell it. He's like, well, I hope that I get it. Like, I better get it. I'm like,
that's not my fault if you don't get it.
He was also like, well, I also don't believe it's the Aqua Lava that you said that it was. It's just the regular Aqua. Did I say Aqua Lava anywhere? Exactly. I didn't even message him back. I'm like, I hope he doesn't get it. He can leave negative feedback. He can start a thing with eBay. I'm going to wait until that happens because I'm not refunding him until eBay makes me because this dude's just a freaking dick.
So, like, with the Frank Thomas as damage on, we're just kind of having an eBay talk now. We should do that. There's a stupid eBay stories. There's a ton of them. So, the Frank Thomas has damage on his face. Did you look at the pictures?
Yeah.
You can clearly see the damage on his face, right?
Yeah.
It's like the scratch right next to his face. I put it in there. I said, lead. It has scratches. I said, sold as is. I've been getting offers for like $90 to $100 on it. Once they go for like $130 without damage. So I'm like, if I don't sell it, I'm not mad because I can take that to a card show and sell that easily.
Well, that's how mine is too. Like the Jordan Love, like I put it on there. They're selling for well over $100 because that was $25. I put it up for $75. There's people that keep. I put the. It's not even. Here's another thing eBay should change. Don't even put minimum offer amount. Because you could put $100 on a thing and they'll still send you like $5. It doesn't matter if you put it on there or not because eBay's just that stupid. There's been people send me offers like $25. I'm like, I'm not taking $50 off. Yes, it's damaged. It's still a cool card that sells. It's a rookie quarterback. I don't care. Like, I can easily sell it. Yeah. I can easily sell it. There's a Jordan Love collector out there who does not care if it's damaged.
Yeah, that's
who just wants the auto.
That's how I am with the Frank Thomas. Like, if it didn't sell for I was gonna go down to like $140. I had it up for $150 because the last one sold for $150 with the slash through it. So I don't know how much it sold for. I know you can look it up, but I didn't really care. So I'm like, I was the only one on eBay with it. So I'm like, you know what? I own the market. So I put it up for $150, reasonable. Not like everybody else that puts it up for $5,000. But hey, that's your listing. You do what you want. That's what you think it's worth. It's what it is. It's what it is. But all I'm saying is, good luck selling it. Because there's no Elvin Montes right now. He just got called up. Oh my God, he just got called up and everything. And yeah, his cards are up a ton, and it's like really nice stuff. But I usually do buy. It's way inflated.
You poor thing. You can't buy 200 more Noelvi cards to go with the 1,000 you already have.
I don't have a problem with Noelvi. If I was a smart man, I could sell this. But I'm not.
In the last card you bought that wasn't Noelvi. Exactly.
Are we talking boxes?
No, I'm not talking boxes. I'm talking singles. The last single card that you bought that was
on
not
eBay
Noelvi.
Or
anywhere.
It wasn't the card show because
you bought Noelvi.
Yeah. It might have been since 3 and 4. Once it's been months and months.
I haven't bought a single card in a while. Since the card
here's my PC. Here's who I collect. Like if
you have other PCs?
I got too many damn PCs. Too many.
Well, now it looks like you only have one. You have a whole PC box of just him. It literally says Noelvi PC on it. It's a 2-row box. Your other PC's in one.
I got some other PC stuff over there on the table. It's like cheap stuff. It's got the Mookie Betts you got me for Christmas or my birthday. And
it's nice to know that you cherish that.
I do. It's over there.
Having it on a table where your big ass spiders over there crawling on it. Probably has spider babies inside of it.
It could be in my case, but it's full. My case is full right now.
Spider babies?
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. Anyways, back to eBay. So I put in the description. It's got damage. I put the picture. So basically, if this guy complains, I'm not refunding him. I don't think I should have to refund him. If I literally put in the description, it's damage, and I put the picture. So if you're listening to this and you bought that card and you don't like it, and you're like, oh, I don't see the damage, or this is uncollectible, maybe you should be smarter and read the description. I always read the description. On everything I buy, I read the description.
I do too.
Because I don't want to be the one that's like...
Always look in-depth at pictures too,
Yeah.
because most people don't even say that it's damaged.
Well, I had that happen to me with the LV Gold Auto with the worms. It's not a worm, but I swear it looks like it. Like, it looks like a disease under a mic. You ever watch those the documentaries where they show like the deadly diseases under the microscope, and it's got like little swirlies in it? That's what that looks like. Like, I don't know what that is. Like, that could be a new like disease that's going to end the world, and I have it in my box sitting next to me. Like, this could be like the new Black Plague.
It's a new LV plague.
But yeah, so yeah, eBay. That's all you have left for eBay. Like, you know what? Nothing else you want. I'm saying, if you don't pay, you can like report them, and if they get 3 strikes, they're banned off eBay. That account is banned off eBay.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say. You get 3 strikes. Kind of like your first one's a warning, your second one's a temporary ban for like a week maybe, and your third strike is your account's banned. You have to make a new one. I think that would be a good one, because there's a lot of trolls on eBay. I mean, a lot of trolls. That's just kind of what we live with now. Shield bidding is a problem on eBay too.
They said they were gonna start taking care of it.
Yeah, they need to. It's bad in Pokemon. It's really bad in Pokemon. Like, it's bad. Yeah. It's Pokemon. So some other news.
Do you have the Whatnot news?
Oh yeah, Whatnot changed their stuff because of Blake's Breaks. That happened with Pokemon. You cannot do gambling anymore on it. Like, give away. I don't really know. I don't really care because I don't use Whatnot, but it's actually a great thing they needed to do.
Yeah, like bounties and everything else.
Where
you're not,
because they were scams. Because they all basically flagged. Because they all knew what they were doing. Like the Blake's Break situation when I watched for Possum Bud, a good pal of Possum. Oh my god, I should know him. I wish I did because he's a cool guy. But this Blake's Break, Blake is actually Blake Martinez, isn't it? His name?
Oh yeah,
he was a past football player, and he started doing Pokemon stuff. And
Packer great.
They did some scummy things on Whatnot by scamming people out of the money.
It's still crazy that he quit football and made more off of selling Pokemon cards than he did playing football.
Crazy. Not now, because he's off the platform. They are banned. Yeah. So yeah, good job, Blake. Lost your reputation and your dignity.
I still wish you were a Packer, though. A great linebacker. I was pissed when we got rid of you.
Was he good? So we
just led the league in tackles for like 3 straight years.
So we got some
new fantasy beast. Go ahead.
We got some news. So the Topps Now card with LeBron James.
Yeah, Mookie flipping him off.
He's not flipping him off.
It looks like he's flipping him off.
Yeah, but it's a cool card. But the thing that makes this better is this is his first time he's been on a Topps card since 2009.
And Topps is going to get us rights, and we're going to have LeBron autos and Topps Chrome baseball.
That will be
basketball, cool. And it's going to be so overpriced that you won't be able to buy it.
Dude, could you imagine a dual auto of this?
Could you imagine a dual auto with him and Victor? The 2 hype prospects ever. You want to know how much that would go for?
Too much. I'm sure it's going to be a dual logo man.
I won't buy it.
Or a dual. Yeah, because you want to poop out that much money?
I will sell every organ in my body that I can, so that I can live without.
So
I'll sell my heart, but I would die buying something that I wanted.
You never cherished it because you would die before you.
It will be buried with me. It will be with me in the afterlife.
What's one card you want to bury yourself with? Like, what's the one card?
Tim Duncan.
Like, this actually came up. Like, no, that you own right now. Like, a crisis came up. We had to sell freaking everything. Or, like, a giant thunderstorm is coming to your house. It's going to rip your house to shreds, but you got time to take one card. Or some guy with a gun comes up to your head in your house is like, hey, take one card, and that's the one card you keep, and I get the rest. What card are you keeping out of every card in your collection? One card. And that's the card you keep for the rest of your life.
Easy. You think I'm going to say... It's the Bryce Harper card. You're going to think I'm
No,
going to say the auto.
No.
Bryce Harper, the Topps, whatever, GTA. Look.
Yeah.
That is one of my favorite... That is probably my favorite card in my collection.
What, the San Andreas?
Yes.
The San Andreas cover?
It's a great card. I loved it whenever it came out. Bought it the day it came out. Wish I would have done the same thing with the one where it had the Uzi one. The Uzi album look, but instead I bought that off of eBay, which was triple the price. Still a great card though.
Yeah. I've
been looking at Uzi autos.
I don't know how much they are.
Like anywhere from $40 to $100.
It's not bad actually. But mine would probably. That's the thing. I have so many PCs and stuff. Am I trying to go for money? Or am I trying to go for off the one I love the most? I'd say if I had a Tony Auto, it'd definitely be that, but I don't have a Tony Auto anymore. A good one, at least. Wouldn't be a Noel V, because I could still buy his stuff. Probably my Tony Gwynn Snoop Dogg.
I knew it.
It'd probably be that one.
I knew it.
Because that card's so cool. I love that
I was
card.
very mad that Topps did not put that when because it was the 50th anniversary of Rap.
Yeah.
Rap starting, and they did not use that card whenever they did the Topps Now cards that they made with like different rappers.
That card's so sick. It's Tony and Snoop in varsity jackets, like they're straight out of freaking Compton, with a lowlight on the back. It literally looks like a GTA cover. And, Tony's just so freaking cool. I love that card. As soon as I found that card, I saw that card was announced, I'm like, yeah, I'm buying this thing. I did not buy it because it sold out, but my mom ended up clutching it up and getting it for me for Christmas. Jesus Christ, sorry, Noel. Dude, Noel has a bobblehead day. I'm going nuts. I just now thought about the bobblehead days.
Not this year.
No, but okay. So, on to the news that pretty much everybody cares about. The NFLPA, which is the Players Association of NFL, terminates the deal with Panini immediately, which means basically they can't make cards with the players on them. So, there's a whole thing going on. I think Panini is filing a lawsuit or something against the NFLPA.
Panini also clapped back by saying that they have over 350 players signed exclusively to them, so they can still make cards.
Yeah.
And what's not going to work is Panini has the NFL license still, where Topps does not. So Topps football would be like Panini baseball, which is not going to sell at all. Because who actually likes Panini baseball besides you? Nobody.
They're good-looking cards. They're on Topps cards. I don't need logos, as long as the players on there.
I'm just waiting for Topps to just buy out Panini.
It's gonna happen.
So that
they can make
so that they'll still be able to make Optic and Prism, because everybody in the comments when this happened, oh my god, we're no longer gonna get Prism and Optic!
I mean, who really cares? The two ugliest sets.
I love Optic. Optic is great. Prism's ugly. Some people are saying Mosaic. Who actually likes Mosaic?
They do make some cool cards.
Well, they don't.
I like that.
Mosaic is ugly.
So, do you think this is the end of Panini football for now? Like, we don't know if they're going to release any other football product right now. We don't know if they're supposed to.
I'm going to say yes.
This is the end.
Actually, I'm going to say no, because they still have the license. Now, if Topps buys the license from the NFL from them, which will more than likely happen,
Panini's done. Because you know what's going to happen next?
We're going to get basketball. And after that, Panini has racing and wrestling. And Topps also has part wrestling.
Yeah, they do. They have AEW, don't they?
They also have some WWE.
Oh, do they? Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, so Monopoly is at its finest.
I'm waiting for them to also buy Upper Deck, because they already have deals with NHL. They already make NHL stickers.
don't think Upper Deck's going to sell out. I don't think
They should.
they're not going to with Connor Bernard. This is their money-making deal.
Guess that all of his rookie cards can come out like 3 years later.
No, they have his rookie cards out already. And MVP hockey. His redemptions.
I was just making fun of Upper Deck because they're still releasing stuff from 2 years ago.
It's Upper Deck. They also have weird regulations and rules about cards on the websites. So, yeah, it's a pretty big deal in the hobby right now. We don't know what's going to happen with Panini football. It doesn't bother me because I don't buy football, so I don't care.
It's the worst draft class could have happened to.
Yeah, that's what I thought. This is
the best draft class since 2020. It has a chance to be better because it's not just quarterbacks.
It's everything.
It's everything. I guess 2020 was really just quarterbacks and Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, 2021's coming up with Trevor Lawrence and Jamar Chase.
Justin Fields.
Yeah. Hey, he's going to win MVP apparently.
I like how you didn't mention Justin Fields before Trevor Lawrence since he's more expensive.
Even though Trevor Lawrence should be. My favorite player from that draft is a running back.
Who?
Plays with the Jags.
Oh, Travis.
Yeah, I love Travis Etienne. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with this. It's kind of up in the air right now. Probably going to be a lawsuit battle again.
It's not like they weren't already in one.
Hopefully it doesn't affect everything. As long as it doesn't affect baseball. I personally don't care as long as it doesn't affect baseball.
If
the
NFLPA
else
was going to do this, why wouldn't they do it before?
Yeah.
We're 2 weeks away from the start of the season. Why wouldn't you do it before the draft so then Topps can just make everything?
Yeah.
Instead of having midway through, because Panini's already going to be making stuff. They're
already printed cards probably.
I mean, they probably already have Donners printed.
Yeah.
And everything else.
I don't know.
I miss Donners.
Well, we don't know what's going to happen yet.
Or as most people say, Don Russ.
So yeah, we don't know what's going to happen. For me personally, like, not trying to be a butthole, but I don't care because it's football, so like it doesn't affect me as on my collecting side because I don't buy football cards. I don't think I bought a football card for like an investment on PC in forever. Like my last time might have been Denzel Mims. I bought football product and it sucked, so I stopped opening it.
Because it was last year's.
Yeah, and I bought basketball. So hopefully it doesn't buy. I don't mind basketball. It's just too damn expensive to buy basketball cards right now. So I just kind of skipped basketball. But I did pull a Jalen Dolan goal. Which I guess is a pretty decent card. Sure. So, what's with Jane Ivy? Let's move on to buy, sell, hold.
No, I'm going to do this first. Okay. So I'm going to do, he ain't doing anything. He's going to sit there. I'm going to do AFC East and AFC South this week. Because next week I'm going to do AFC West, because AFC West is one of the best investment things in the league divisions. And then in 2 weeks I will be doing my top 10 overall of who to invest right before the season starts. So AFC East, arguably the best division in football. The Bills, Jets, Dolphins, and Patriots. We'll start off with the Bills. Gabe Davis is number one. Remember, I'm not doing like main guys. Yes, invest in Josh Allen. I would not. I don't think Josh Allen's that good. He's also way overpriced. People who are not, though, Gabe Davis. He could end up being the number one receiver because there have been reports that Stephon Diggs wants out. So Gabe Davis could end up being the best receiver, the number one receiver. He's already the best receiver. He's past Stephon Diggs, in my opinion. James Cook, he's going to be the starting running back. It's very cheap. If you want a card, hit me up. I have his booklet. Underrated is Von Miller. Yes, he's a defensive player. He is a surefire Hall of Famer, though. And there's not very many more that you can say. The Jets. The Jets is very tough. Number one is Garrett Wilson. No crap. Buy Garrett Wilson. He's more than likely going to be my pick for Offensive Player of the Year. He's going to be the best wide receiver in football. He's really good. My number two is Breece Hall. Yes, they just got Dalvin Cook. Breece Hall is still better. Breece Hall is younger. Breece Hall hopefully can stay healthy after his torn ACL because God knows Dalvin Cook can. And my underrated is still Zach Wilson. Buy Zach Wilson. He's going to be setting under Rodgers. Rodgers actually wants to be there. Rodgers did not help Jordan Love when he was in Green Bay, because why would you help the person that was got to replace you? He's going to mentor Zach Wilson. He already has. They actually have a very weird friendship.
Not as good as him and Sauce.
Yeah, that's just weird. So yeah, the Dolphins. Tua is number one. Tua is unbelievably cheap. The Dolphins have the best offense in football as long as Tua can stay healthy. Jalen Waddle is another one. Buy Jalen Waddle. He's really good. He's second best receiver on the team. And underrated would be, I'm going with Jalen Ramsey just because he is a Hall of Fame player. And for a defense player, he is kind of expensive. A lot of people like Jalen Ramsey. So yeah. The Patriots, number one, Ramondre Stevenson. Best running back on the team. Nobody cares about Zeke. Zeke is old. Zeke is out of shape. I'm afraid that Zeke's going to get goal line carries, though, and take away touchdowns. But Ramondre is a great receiving back. He's also a great running back overall. Number two is Mac Jones. I expect Mac Jones. He's gone down way in price.
Yeah.
I expect Mac Jones to have a good year. They actually have an offensive coordinator who actually knows offense instead of having a defensive coordinator being the offense. Stupidest thing that Bill Belichick has ever done. If I was Robert Kraft, I would have fired him on the spot. Although he's a 7-time champion. 6-time champion, sorry. 6-time. He don't win the last one. Yeah. Underrated Bailey Zappi, just in case. He has looked great in the preseason. He could be a starter somewhere. We're on to the AFC South. Colts, Anthony Richardson. It's very hard for the Colts because they're so god-awful. Anthony Richardson, number one. He's already expensive. And who knows what he'll even have with Cardinals this year. Number two is Alec Pierce. He's a great wide receiver. Along with Michael Pittman is my other guy. Them two are going to be the only receivers on the team. I did not say Jonathan Taylor because Jonathan Taylor's not going to be a Colt. And I would not invest in Jonathan Taylor anyway. The Titans, oh my God. The Titans are the worst team in football. They will have the number one pick. This team is god-awful. Treylon Burks is the only one I would be buying. Treylon Burks is a great wide receiver. Yes, he just got hurt. Yeah, I'm not even giving you my other two because I had Will Levis and Malik Willis. Don't even buy them. They're both terrible. Will Levis is already hurt. Malik Willis, all he knows how to do is run. You want another guy? DeAndre Hopkins, since he's now a Titan. He's more than likely going to be a Hall of Famer. Unless they keep him out because he did PEDs. The Texans. This is one of my most favorite underrated teams for this year. Number one is C.J. Stroud. He's going to be the best quarterback from this draft class. Number two is John Mechie III. He beat his bat. I believe he had cancer last year or something. He beat it. He's going to come back. He's great. And the underrated is Dameon Pierce. He's going to be one of the best running backs in football. The Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence. He's cheaper than he should be. Buy him up. Travis Etienne is another guy. I'm not a big fan of Travis Etienne like you are. He is going to be one of the best running backs in the league. And my underrated, I have two of them. Zay Jones, who they just drafted, along with Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley is unbelievably cheap. Calvin Ridley is going to lead the Jags far in the playoffs. I'll tell you how far next week whenever we do this. It will be surprising to most. So yeah, next week I will be doing the AFC West. Of course, the Chargers, Chiefs, Raiders, and Broncos. The only bad team is the Raiders. Because who actually wants to invest in Raiders players? Trust me, I'm not going to tell you go invest in Jimmy Garoppolo because nobody wants to invest in porn star Jimmy.
What about Willie Anderson? Yes, Willie Anderson.
Well, Anderson's a defensive player.
He's good, though.
You can buy defensive players if they're not surefire Hall of Famers.
People buy freaking Micah.
It's because he's a cowboy.
People buy Kayvon.
Because Kayvon's really good, and he's a Lion, and everybody... Or no, he's a Giant, and people like the Giants.
And he does snow angels. On a guy's season. Because he's a douchebag.
He's a great player. Great person.
Alright, buy, sell, hold. We're going to go with my guy, Noel Monte.
So, Sell it all to him. He'll buy all of it. And you put them together in no LV lot, he'll buy.
No, not all Noelvi cards. I buy mid to high end Noelvis.
99% of no LV cards that are made, he will buy.
I don't have his Mega Box. I don't have his Mojo.
Wow, one card you don't have.
I don't have his Force Bowman auto.
Yeah, you do.
His refractor auto. Not his base. I don't have his. I don't have his yellow, his green, his freaking 101. Those wild cards I don't have. Okay?
Surprising.
Yeah. I mean, just pooped out a ton of money for him. If I had the money, I probably would buy. That's one card that has not surfaced yet. It's the 101 Force Bowman.
Still out there.
I won't be able to afford it, but
it's still out there.
Yeah.
Just go buy the product.
Yeah, it's actually not. It's kind of expensive. Want to go? Oh, I'm buying and holding because
You didn't even have to answer it. Everybody knows.
Fine.
Everybody in the world. I don't even care if they don't even know you. That lone dude in Antarctica who's surviving up there and he's best friends with the polar bear. He knows. Jarrett Dresch is buying the Lovey Marte cards.
all day, every day, literally. Want to go with Sam Howell, who just got named starter.
So, I don't think Sam Howell is going to be that good. The Commanders are going to be solid. It's impossible for them to be good in the division, though, because every other team is better than them. The Eagles are better. The Cowboys are better, though I hate saying that. And the Giants are better. I do trust him under Eric Bieniemy, though. Eric Bieniemy should be a head coach, not just an offensive coordinator. But so.
Yeah, I'm selling Sam because I don't think this team's going to make it far.
And Terry McLaurin just got hurt.
Yeah, so all they got left is
Jahan Dotson. And they don't even know who their starting running back's going to be.
Brian Robinson?
Yeah. Yes.
I think Brian Robinson.
I think that's his name.
Is he supposed to be pretty solid?
Yeah, but they don't know if he's going to be starting or it's going to be back to Antonio Gibson.
Oh, I forgot the name. Gibson. Yeah, I'm selling Sam. I don't believe in him. He's not the QB I'll be buying from that class.
There's one quarterback I would be buying from the rookie class, and that is Kenny Pickett. I have changed myself on Kenny. Kenny Pickett is going to be very good, and the Steelers are going to be very good. I'll tell you how good the Steelers are going to be next week, and it's going to surprise some people.
Yeah. And then I'm going to say sell also. Next guy is controversial, but it's got to be said, Wander Franco.
I'm buying Wander. He's dirt cheap. The allegations are trash. It's not true. Buy. You make a ton of money off of this. And even if you don't, you just have a crap ton of Wander cards you can give out to kids for free. Because,
he loves
those
finals.
Hang it, I was going to say that.
I'm saying hold. His market's already destroyed. His market will be destroyed for the rest of his career. If you have allegations with minors, it don't matter if it's true or false. People are not going to like you. People are going to think you're a disgusting human being, even though if they're fake, the allegations. Because
people still buy Karl Malone.
Not really, but he actually did it. Yeah. I never bought Wander stuff, so I guess
I haven't bought anyone.
I say hold if you think it's false, but if you think it's not false, I say sell. I'm going to say, I'm not going to get into what I think because I don't really know.
I feel very bad for the people who's been buying the Platinum Anniversary and pulling Wander off.
Yeah. They're probably down how much are they going for? I'm going to look that up.
You can buy a lot of his base cards for, base rookies for nothing. For $1.
I feel bad for all the Wander super collectors that bought
I saw one the other because I looked it up. His first Bowman auto was $30.
You serious?
Jeez. It was 30 or 40 something.
I want to look up Wander Franco. Probably gonna get freaking flagged on my eBay and get banned. And the FBI's gonna come to my house.
Now there is one card that is going for some amount. The youth invasion or whatever.
Youth Quake.
No,
oh yeah, well that's a great card. It's not a great card, but
kind of like the rev it up or whatever for Henry Ruggs.
Yeah. So yeah, they'll way down. Let's say that.
No crap.
I'm trying to find one that like a lot of people. Okay, so his BGS 9.5 auto Chrome Force Bowman $275. Pretty sure that card was pushing $1,000. At one point, that card was like $10K, I think, or something like that, like $3-4K. So yeah, Wando, do what you want, man. Overrated, underrated. I'm going Cosmic Chrome.
It's overrated, same as other Chrome. It is Chrome. It's literally Chrome.
It's got different designs.
No,
It's got like space designs on it.
nobody cares.
Have you seen Cosmic Chrome?
Yes. I watched you open it last year.
That's Sonic, stupid. Cosmic's different.
Oh, it's the same thing. It's still Chrome. It's still
It's
stupid.
not. It's got a different design
Who
and it looks
cares?
better.
It's all dumb. Chrome is Chrome. Topps Chrome is Topps Chrome. It's all the same.
So is all Chrome the same? Because Stay in Club Chrome, is that the same?
No.
No, it's Chrome.
Because that would be Stadium Club Chrome.
No.
That's not Topps
No.
Chrome.
Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary? Is that the same?
No.
It is the same.
It's
Topps-
uglier.
No, Topps
It's
Chrome's-
uglier. It's a lot uglier. No, I mean, I'd still buy it
If you can afford it.
because this rookie class is unbelievably good and very deep.
Yeah.
And you're not going to find a class like this in a long time. And you're probably not going to be able to afford baseball next year because of Ellie. Which is perfectly fine with me because I will not buy any baseball next year because I don't like Ellie. He's not good. He's good at striking out.
You know, you'll buy baseball so you can help me pull the wealthy cards.
I'll sell them all on eBay.
My wallet's in trouble next year.
Yeah.
Hopefully I don't have the cost like I usually have.
Oh, this wasn't
I'll cry. Alright, so that's all I have. Do you have anything else you want to add?
No. That's all we have. Longer episode, but it was worth it. Thank you guys for listening. As always, come back here next week. Enjoy start of college football this weekend. We're a week away from football, or 2 weeks away from the NFL. Let's go. So always come back here next week and keep on collecting.